Hey, Mr. Sears. So we wanted to show you a little bit better uh, video of the roof, and let's take a look. Okay, so like for instance, these are called parapet walls, and you can see the crack in there is pretty big. Okay, and you have that kind of scattered throughout. Hoping you can see. Okay, and the roofer is telling us, I mean, the entire roof is like this. If you could see that. Also around the what we call the roof penetrations, I can see sunlight coming or light coming in from out of these cracks. So I think that's going to be an issue once we get it under contract. The buyer is definitely going to have a home inspection, and one of the things they do is climb on the roof. You also have bird nests up here. Okay. And over here as well. So we have this going on up here. And it's a lot of square footage, it's a lot of square footage on here. The roofer is saying that they can do it. But I mean that, what they do is they have to take off all of this old stuff before they can put new stuff, because you can't just wipe it on and cover, because eventually in a couple days it's going to come cracking up again. This is so thick. I don't know if you can tell the thickness, like right on there. And he has to first remove it and then reseal it. I have no idea what the cost is going to be on that. So I think we should be prepared for that. Plus, there's more of these parapet walls where they're cracking. Okay. And let's see. That's pretty much it. Over here where we're doing the repairs in the garage, which is right here, you can see that some of the birds are nesting right there, and along the wall right here is where we have the leak. The water's already going down and into the garage, so I'm sure that's where the leak is. In my opinion, if you want a fast and a quick sale, something that's not going to hold us up, we should start contacting the insurance company, file a roof claim, get their adjuster to come out here and see if he'll award you a roof. If you have USAA, I never get issues with them. They do it right away, but I'm not sure who you have. That's a time, it's a process. Okay, that takes time, so we should probably jump on that now, because just to get the insurance adjuster out here to look at it and then file his report and decide if he's going to grant you a roof or not, that takes time. It takes almost a week just to get him out here, sometimes 2 weeks. That would be one of the options that I would recommend, to jump on it. Or if you just want to leave it as it is, and then when it comes to a buyer and they get this roof inspected and they are going to definitely ask us for repairs or replacement, then we could try to negotiate it. But the only way to do that is we're going to have to chop some of the price off for them, in lieu of doing any roof repair. I know we don't want to do that. We want to maximize as much as we can, so might as well use the insurance that we pay for to try to get a new roof. I'm sure you're gonna have to pay a deductible, but that's a lot less than giving a buyer a credit for the roof. One of the concerns of a buyer when you buy a house like this is, if the roof is like this, remember, we have to wait. We have to also remember that the buyer is gonna get homeowner's insurance on the property, and they usually do that just before closing. Usually they will, sometimes the insurance company will send their adjuster out here and to walk the roof to see if they're going to insure the property, and they may not. Seeing it like this, It's not a disaster. I've certainly seen worse, but I think this could be a showstopper. It would drag on the sale if we don't head this off now. So I think the smart move is to contact insurance companies, see what they say, if we can get it through them and get these guys going. If not, then we take our chances, roll the dice, and see if we're gonna negotiate. I don't know, a roof like this is probably at least 7,000, 8,000. It's hard to say, but we'd have to negotiate that with the buyer. So, okay.